and it's cold outside, so you gotta love that, but they're not 4 feet of snow, so that's all right. We are here today to celebrate a new concept in Cheyenne called Elevate Studios. I've known Steve and his wife Lisa since we moved here to Cheyenne. They had Cheyenne Stitch up on Ridge Road, and got to meet these guys, and they eventually bought, and we kind of became really good friends. And one thing I'll say about Steve is kind of innovative. A lot of warehouses around town that you see, and big box stores closed up and stuff, and he was always going, something should go in there, and he was always wanting to put something in. So they got this place, and boom, if you see on the wall, there's all sorts of different ways you can use this building. So without further ado, Steve, I'm just going to turn it over to you. And
I don't know what to say. Thank you for being here. Have some sandwiches and some water and some chips and stuff. So no, it's really nice for you guys to be here. It's been something that's a long time coming for me. I was back in the printing church right behind this wall here, trying to figure out what to do with this space because it was just a blank, empty space. And I was thinking, well, I will make how about some indoor storage units? That'll be good. I did the math on it, and I can tell you, at that point, God said, no, here's what you're going to do with it. So I listened to him, and this is what came out. He walked me through every step by step, and this is what's turned out. So any questions about it? It is a new concept. This is I've searched the internet over and over trying to find a business plan, a business model similar to this, and I haven't been able to come across it. So what it is, to make it easy, is instead of a personal trainer, we've made this for group training. That's hence the name, group training. Instead of training one person, we've tried to make a facility where you can maximize and leverage your time better to where you can train 10 to 15 people. Now in aerobics, that's no big deal because you always do that now. But as far as weightlifting, strength and conditioning, you can have a whole offensive line or your whole football team down there learning how to lift weights properly instead of just going to the gym and hoping for time. So, but it's with the bleachers on wheels, we can basically cut the studio in half, and I put some diagrams up there because it explains it a lot better than I can, to where you can actually have more people training at once. A guitar teacher can, instead of teaching 10 kids for 10 hours during the week, he can teach 10 kids for 1 hour a week and get the same time. Lower the kids' cost per class, and then he gets a little bit more money too because he's maximized his time. So, any questions? Seriously?
You're trying to do some football watch?
Oh yeah, we're doing watch parties. And that's the whole thing about this. It's so universal. We can do anything. We're doing watch parties. Matter of fact, tonight for the Rams Seahawks game. We'll have people in here tonight. Got to bring your own tailgating food, whatever. But we'll have it up here on the 75-inch TV and enjoy it. Bring your camp chairs and stuff like that. We've done a few for college football games now. So, of course, the Wyoming, Nebraska, those are usually in the big bars and all that. But if you say you go to San Diego State and you got a little group of San Diego State people who want to get together, this is what that was meant to be. The teams that are not always going to get the airtime at the Wing Street, places like that. So, but there's nothing really you can't do in here outside of swimming and roller skating. Anything else? We've had business people in here with Joe Terra. She's got essential oils. They've done presentations in here. No matter what your business is in, you can actually do business presentations in here. So, but definitely a new concept.
So like with the watch party tonight, is it free to the public or do you have to book something, or how does that work?
We've done it both ways. We've actually, tonight is open to the public, whatever you want to do. If you want to reserve it though, then that means it's your fans and your team only in here. So tonight we'll have Seahawk fans and we'll have Rams fans. A little nervous about that. Especially with sort of college team scares me to death. I know a couple of these fans. But this way, if you have a group of guys, or several families who want to come in, It's just be you guys, and that's when we book it. So now, unfortunately, games are a lot. We have it broke down into 10 90-minute blocks a day. So every block is like an hour class. It gives you 15 minutes before the class. You do your hour class, and then 15 minutes to get out of here and make room for the next class. Watch parties are a little bit different because usually the games are 3.5, 4 hours. So we usually try to make a different arrangement for that.
And do you have pricing for that online or
Yeah,
brochure?
It's on elevatecheyenne.com.
Okay.
So the watch parties are not on there because we just started doing that. So, but we'll be doing I know some graduation parties. You know, a pie party.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Call me for that one.
Yeah. There's really nothing. There's really not a whole
No,
lot.
you just get a watch.
Oh, a pie watch party.
There's not a whole lot you can do here. You know, if you're a realtor or a insurance person, you want to bring everybody in and say thank you, bring them all in here, and you have a place to do that with. Maybe, if, like Pat said, maybe Express is going to say, well, now we're going to start offering health insurance to the people we employ to make it easier for them. He could bring in all his big clients and do a presentation, something like that.
Yeah, that's something that we talked about earlier, because on the board here, they're all kind of some training and some exercise, but you could also bring your team in here and do some leadership development. You could do stream, speakers up there and stuff like that, and do that. We kind of get streamlined in. Well, you got to do the red line, you got to go to America or something like that. You could set this place up here and do.
Well, my daughter's volleyball team came in and watched Nebraska-Stanford last year, the national championship game. So her volleyball team all got together, did the bonding thing, they were pizza and everything, and watched the game here. So all the parents were here. So it was a nice bonding thing for everybody. We're firm believers in the team that works out together and bonds together is going to stay together. The whole premise of this, though, is anybody who walks through the door, we expect to elevate them into a little higher than where they are when they first walked in. That's the whole concept of the name Elevate. If you come in, I don't care if you're looking to lose 5 pounds, whether you're wanting to be the next Eddie Van Halen or Mr. America, it doesn't matter. I don't care who you are. Mr. Wyoming, It doesn't matter who you are or what your disability is or what you think. Our concept is, and our mission is to make sure we elevate you to get you a little closer to where you want to be. I don't care if it's 10 moms who want to do aerobics after they drop their kids off at class. We'll get a YouTube aerobics instructor here, and we'll help those moms. That's the whole concept.
So is this 7 days a week?
Yes.
Opportunity or?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, 7 days a week, 10 blocks a day. There's 10 blocks for this studio, and then 10 blocks for the weight bay. So, $45 a block. Now, what you do with the block is up to you.
What about the mural?
The mural on the outside of the building. That's a great question. Thank you for asking. Many years ago, I don't know if you guys remember. I believe the guy's young boy was Isaac. I forgot a little bit, but he came missing, and they never found him. Unfortunately, and to this day, they've yet to found him. They haven't found him. But I was approached about 3 or 4 years ago by a family, and they asked if they could put a mural about child abuse on the back of the building. And this is long before Elevate Studios was ever thought about. But of course, I was quick to say yes. Something like that. I had no problem. It's one of those things where if I can donate the canvas to an artist who can do something like that, put a message out there, I have no problem with that. That's a total privilege on my part to be able to do that. And the guy who did it is incredibly talented. So we take a lot of pride in that. We don't let any signage out there that competes the mural.
Very cool. Any other questions?
Not a question, just a comment. Steve, I've been following you on social media since you opened your facility, and I've got to say, one of the most positive people in our community when it comes to social media. So never stop. And anyone, if you ever have a bad day, come on Friday.
Exactly.
We do have that. We do have
At 4 o'clock in the morning.
Free Hunt Fridays are always over Cheyenne Stitch and Boosters, wherever we are. We have Free Hunt Fridays. We actually do it every day, but Fridays we just kind of tell them.
But it has, you know, brain Friday humps or whatever.
So, yeah, we do Free Hunt Friday. Speaking of social media, if you would, being a new business, I would love for you guys to check in on Facebook or wherever. Say that you're in Elevate Studios. We need all the marketing help again. If you take any pictures, please share them because my daughter's working and she's not taking any pictures. So, I do appreciate it. So, any questions? Please have a question. Let's see, somebody, what does somebody work? How can somebody use this facility? Oh, seriously?
Karen, I saw you grab a card.
Well, you got a big deal coming up with you got like several clients out there. You want to get together to apply for the president?
For sure.
Can you do that?
I could.
Yeah, so it's just
Yeah,
islands, yeah. There you go. But if you guys are running some special, if you have 10 or 15 of those people you work with all the time, you can bring them in here.
Is this heated?
Pardon?
This is heated.
It is. It's heated right now, but we are getting a new furnace put in. Because the one back there is one of the original ones when this was a Coca-Cola distribution. It's hot. It's really hot. If you guys didn't know, this whole complex was a Coca-Cola bottling plant, and this was their distribution center back in 1937.
Wow.
And
Wow.
we bought it. Salvation Army bought it in 1982, and then we bought it in 2015. But the history of this two buildings is really kind of fun. It's not the same. So, yeah.
Is this space able to be made kid friendly? So if you want to have like a birthday party,
Absolutely.
around here, so like with the weights and
You
everything.
bet, you bet. We have the rails there. Eventually, we will put glass partitions there, but we do have this door that we can lock, make sure no one gets down there. So, absolutely. And if needed, we can always put a net or something there to make it even more beautiful. So, you bet. Just sit here and watch water go away.
Anything else?
Please eat sandwiches and water and chips. I do not want